Sophia Brewers here, the champion of the Pride of Iowa Conference from Nottoway Valley. Sophia, first of all, just talk about the, feeling going through your head right now and body and whatnot in terms of just being a POI champion here today.
It's a really exciting thing. This was my goal today. I wanted to win the meet, and it's only my third time winning a meet, so that was pretty exciting. It's just a great feeling to be able to run behind the cart and just, be able to push yourself in that way, something that's never going to slow down. It's always going to be ahead of you, and you just keep having to push to try to catch it.
Lots of very good runners here today, but you were plenty dominant. What was feeling well for you as you were running?
I don't know. I was just really strong today. I've been practicing really hard, and my muscles just felt really strong today, so I had the ability to really push myself.
All right, this is a kind of a scenic course for the onlookers here. But for you, tell me about running along the lake here and into the woods, and how'd you feel while you were running, and what was your strategy, I guess, for the each mile you ran?
I guess I'd say my strategy was just to get ahead really fast. Usually I kind of start behind and pick the girls off, but today I really tried to start strong and run strong, finish strongest. And it was really scenic. It was a beautiful day. My teammates and I were joking that someone was going to fall in the lake, but nobody did that, thankfully. It was a really good day.
And I think you won a tight battle for the team title, too. Tell me about that and how much that means to you and your team.
I'm not sure if we won, but that would be huge if we did. We won last year, and we had a couple girls from our varsity team graduate, and we wanted to win it so bad this year. We ran today like we haven't run all season. We were pushing so hard. One of our girls is out right now, and so we were really running for her, and we only had 5 girls, so we really had to push to get that.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, McKenna Horan, a strong finish here today at the Pride of Iowa Conference Championships. McKenna, first of all, let's just talk about the race, and then we'll talk about your situation that you've had to go through here the last couple of weeks. Tell me your thoughts on how the race went and how you feel finishing out.
I thought it went pretty well. I was a little nervous because I have never ran this course. We've never ran here, but I felt pretty good about it, and it definitely pushed me, and I PR'd, so that felt really good.
Kind of a scenic race for us onlookers here. What about for you guys there running along the lake most of the way?
Oh yeah, for sure. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it.
All right, so you hadn't run or competed for the last week and a half. You guys were online learning and stuff like that. So what were you personally able to get done coming into this thing?
I'd been running on my own and trying to push myself, so I was really nervous to come back after a week and a half of not competing when you're not used to it mid-season, but I felt pretty good about it, and I felt good about pushing myself the last week.
All right, so nerves early on, when did those start to leave you, or did they ever leave you?
They never really left me, to be honest. I was really pushed the whole meet.
How do you feel about finishing second here?
Really good. I've done it a few times this season, so that's where I was hoping to be.
Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Randy Geminis, another Pride of Iowa Conference Championship here today for you, Randy. Another win for you this year. Tell me about today. Obviously, another dominant performance.
Yeah, it was. I planned out for this race ahead of time, kind of looked at the strategies that I've been using all year, kind of worked it out in advance how I was going to run this race, kind of looked at the course some, kind of figuring out what my pace was going to be for each individual mile. All the little things that a good runner would look at, and then kind of looking at my competition and maybe adjusting my strategy a little bit based on how fast they run, kind of looking at some of the stuff that they've done in the past, stuff like that to help, make the win as easy as I possibly can outside of running the race. Yeah.
Well, you missed your junior year of track, and this leads into a big senior season in cross country, and it's gone amazingly well in terms of I don't think you've lost a race. Tell me, have not lost a race. Tell me about that and how you've really been motivated this year.
Yeah, so you're right. I did lose my track season. That was a little demoralizing, but for me it was just like, okay, this next cross country season is my senior year. It's important, but now it's just that much more important for everything, my personal achievements, my goals, and beyond. If I want to run in college, I got to make sure that I have a good base behind me so that I can say, look at this when I want to go run in college. So I thought that was really important when I was running these races, and I made a point of it to win and win big every single time, as often as I could for every single race, so that I would have that base under me going forward.
A couple of big races left for you. What are the goals for you?
The goal is to go as far as I can, beat as many people as I can, look at where they're at, kind of see if I can figure out some of their strengths and weaknesses just from looking at the stats, talking to anybody else, and planning accordingly. I've ran obviously at state the last few years. I think that it's important that I know the race, know where I'm going to be, and kind of think about the course in terms of how I like to run it. And obviously at the end of the day, run my race and run it as hard as I can in order to achieve my best.
Well, congrats today on the win.
Thanks.
William Gillis, runner-up finisher, but member of the Central Decatur champions here, it looks like, to me anyway. William, first of all, tell me about yourself, your run today, how you felt out there. I know you've run against Randy quite a bit this year, but tell me about today's run.
Oh, well, today, it's a good course, and so ran out there, gave it my best. It was a good race.
How about the season for you, and maybe just kind of the lifestyle for you in that you're a football player too, and I know you love football first, and then you're out here in cross country once in a while. What's it like going back and forth between these two sports?
Well, it's quite busy. You got a lot of stuff you got to tend to and do your best ability to get it done.
Give me an idea of how you train yourself for cross country. Is there much is there long distance running in between football practices?
What I usually do is my coach just lets me know when I got a hard practice, I'd go do that, and then if it's a hard day at football, I'd go to football.
How about 5 of the top 11 runners here today for you guys? And it does look like you'll be the Pride of Iowa Conference champion and the Nottoway Valley Run. What does that mean to you and your team as a whole?
It means a lot. We've been training all year, working hard, putting the effort in, so I'm glad it's paying off and we're doing good.
Congrats, man.
Well, thank you.